Alright, man, it's gonna be getting dark here soon. I'm gonna come back and do it overnight here eventually. Oh my god, look at this beautiful fence. I know a lot of people might say, Jody, you see beauty in that? Yes, I do. This old cast iron, beautiful, rustic, ornate, mad patina of time fence has seen some years, my friends, as well as all these beautiful graves. Oh my god, look at that. To me, that's just beautiful. Sally Annie, wow, I love your grave, Sally. This is extraordinary. I like how they have a bench right here too, so you can like just sit down and stare and pray. And ooh, we got a little bit of a storm coming in. Look at that. Yes, we do. Got another old boy right here. When I first started ghost hunting 13 years ago, I did a lot of cemeteries, almost every single one in the state of Florida. And that was before I ever came to YouTube. I'll always have a place in my heart for cemeteries. And once in a while, you got to come back to them for sure. A lot of the times when we're playing my app, Scaranoia, it just happens to take us to the... Okay, that's a dog barking. I thought I heard a person's voice, and maybe I did, but we'll just say it's the dog for now. That one's got some help keeping it up. Can't even read that. See, I love these older graves. Somebody asked me in a chat yesterday, they said, Jody, why is it that these older places are all haunted? Well, you got to figure, the longer something has the time to exist and has the time to learn how to use what it has in its existence, its energy, the stronger it becomes. It's like you or I. Oh, just seen some lightning. Gonna work my way back to the car, but yeah, that's how this whole thing works, man, is energy. Another beautiful fence. Look at this. Don't want to touch that right now. God, that's so beautiful. Oh yeah, God's letting us know that he's here. When I was a kid, my grandma told me that when it was raining outside that God was crying. My uncle told me that when it was raining outside that he was pissing. So I was a really confused child. Look at this. I want to get one of these ornate cast iron fences around Dean's Haunted Mansion. I think that would look really cool. You know, roads like this, man, I feel like they tell a story. Do you guys feel like that? When you see little roads like this, do you ever like kind of just ponder and say, hey, something happened here? Hello? I hear the dog barking, but I just heard somebody say something. I don't know. I feel like these old roads have a story. Yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting. If you look on YouTube at haunted roads, look how many haunted roads are out there. They all kind of have this feel to it. I know it's storming and I should get out of here. I almost don't want to leave. I mean, that's part of my problem with coming to cemeteries is they're so magnetical, man. They bring you right in. Make you want to stay. I love that I have this here in this town that I love so much now. So many great people here in Fort Gaines, and look, it really is surrounded by beauty. Let's take a look outside of the cemetery. Hold on. I know I'm leaving soon. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, just heard something come from those woods. Sounded like a monkey though. I don't know if we got monkeys in Fort Gaines. Ow! Something just freaking poked my ankle. Birds up there chirping. It's just a really cool place. I want to come here and like just do an overnight investigation, but I just figured I'd swing by here right now, and I wanted to see if they actually lock the gates here so I know if I can do that overnight investigation or not. Wow. Earlier today, I was doing the shorter mansion, and I've just not got my ghost hunting fix just quite yet. Can you do me a favor? Can you make this noise? Oh. How about that? Can you do that? Maybe I need to find something that can make a little bit better noise. What about that? Can you do that? What about that? All right, they're not making the noise. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit more patient than that, but God's giving me a warning right now, so I want to take his warning. I want to get back to the car. That said, I'm not giving up. You know what? I might ride over to the other side and do some spirit box real quick. All right, guys, I got my Necrophonic app, and I'm right here next to some really old ones, so some really old tombs. Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate? Listen, it's getting ready to storm pretty badly here, and I'm just here because, to be honest, I just want to keep communicating today. I investigated Shorter Mansion a little bit ago, and Eufaula. Are you familiar with Shorter Mansion or Eufaula? Well, that was a good one. I see the name Farmer over there. Is any of the farmers here? Yes. I thought there was some really good response. Oh, I just thought I seen something down there at the end of this pathway. Oh, storm. I hear that storm brewing. Maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks on me though. Listen, I would like to pray for the spirits here. If you don't mind me doing that, I don't think you would have a problem with that, but just let me know first. Is it okay if I do that? Wow, some pretty incredible responses there. Just so you guys know, man, I'm using the Necrophonic app. A lot of you guys are familiar with this app. You'll see a majority of the ghost hunters on YouTube using it. The creators of the Necrophonic are also the creators of my app, Scaranoia. They make things that work. They make great products. So don't hesitate to use this app, and don't hesitate to grab Scaranoia. I'm gonna drive down there. I've seen something. I'm sure it was probably, it's gonna end up being nothing, but I don't know. Hey, we're on another one of those roads I was talking about. Remember I told you guys these roads, they all look like they have a story. Figured I might as well film it while I'm on my way down here in case I see it again. That's the biggest problem with us ghost hunters, man, is there's always something that we miss, and we have to tell you what we've seen, or else we'd be robbing you of knowing about our experiences. And you know, look at this. I see so much beauty in cemeteries. I wonder if other people share that with me. I want to know in the comments below, guys. Please let me know. Even in this chat, as you're watching this, probably it's going to be a live premiere. That's what I do. Do you guys see beauty in this? I do. Even with the grass overgrown, I'm like, man, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, they got an old cast iron bench in there for people to sit at. Some brickwork done there. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That is so incredible. Oh man. This one right here. That is lovely. Oh, I'm getting out. Storm or not, I'm getting out right now, Brussels sprouts. All right. Wow. Holy macaroni. 1860. Man, just touching it, you can feel the energy of this area. Whoa. I wonder if this is the biggest one in here. Well, no, I guess maybe that one and this one. 1860. They put a lot of love into this structure here. Is it weird that I just want to like touch it and like feel its energy and absorb it, and like maybe like hopes that it's gonna come? What's in there? Just in hopes that maybe something will communicate back with me. Ooh, that makes a good sound. I just heard something. I just tapped on that and I just heard something over here. And I hear that right there too. All right, this is the best place to pray, man. I'm gonna do it right here. In Jesus' name I pray. God, I ask that you please wrap your godly hands around the spirits here. I'm sure you already have. But I ask that you please show them some special attention, especially those that are learning how to cope on the other side, those that are frantic, that maybe don't understand their spirit life. And I also ask you to please bless all the people that are watching this right now. There's a lot of them I know that are struggling, and some of them are struggling with their own demons. So please release their demons, free them, and surround them in your light. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Sorry guys, I just felt like I had to do that. When you make these kind of videos, man, like, you know, you really should always pray. Sometimes I do it off camera, sometimes I do it on camera, but I always pray. Grist. Well, here I go right here, man, walking down one of these roads that I'm talking about. You know, I know this is the road through the cemetery, but look, it's surrounded by a story. It has a story. Can you imagine what these cemeteries have shown people over the years? What people have seen in these? I mean, you think about all the people that come here to visit their loved ones, yes, but what about the people driving by, driving through, working here? I mean, I was just looking. I was gonna say, I was just looking at something earlier, and through the corner of my eye, it looked like a full-body figure down at the end of this street. I just heard something. I just heard a loud hit. Hello? Okay, there's that dog again. I think that dog is messing with me. The dog probably said, I know he's over there. I'm gonna make him think he's capturing some EVPs. If there's any spirits here, can you please echo like this? Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! I think we just got the dog. I'm starting to get ate up by mosquitoes out here, and on top of it, I know the thunder's not gonna give me much of a time window. I so bad want to see what's over there. I know I shouldn't. I got to see. I don't see anything, but I feel something. You ever feel like stuff's like, if you guys ghost hunt, or if you're interested in the spirit world, do you feel like things pull you sometimes? I feel things pull me all the time when I allow them to, when I open up to like this kind of stuff. If I'm just minding my business, I'm not ghost hunting, I'm not trying to communicate with spirits, I don't feel it as much. But as soon as I open up to it, they just pull me. Maybe it's just nature, the beauty of nature. All right, I'm working my way back to the car. I just seen a lightning strike and I'm out here kind of in the field. Isn't there something about lightning? You shouldn't be walking through a field while it's lightning. I'm working my way out of here. I almost feel like I should just keep my spirit box on while I'm, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Whoa, I didn't even touch it, bro. I didn't even touch it. I'm recording with my right hand and driving with my left hand. Look at this. What? Okay, I definitely picked something up. Did you turn my spirit box on? I think we've all captured that voice. Night. I said night. Is there something with me right now? Oh, there's another car pulling in here right now. Say friendships? I think it said friendships, guys. Signal? Alright, I'm exiting out of here right now. Sound like it just said Vaughn. So as I'm pulling out of this right now, you know what's crazy is I keep on thinking about it. My app Scaranoia has brought me here so many times. So many times. And that's really was like my first little miniature paranormal investigation here. I know it wasn't a long one or anything, but I think what we'll do is we'll go to this other cemetery up the street real quick, and maybe I'll try there real quick as well. Heading to another cemetery right now, just up here on the left, that my app took me to the other day as well. But when I was here, I felt like I needed to do more. I felt like I needed to ask them if they needed to speak, because I feel like spirits need to speak. I don't feel like it's like we think, like, do you want to speak? No, they need to speak. It's like therapy for the dead. Don't be calling me while I'm trying to communicate with spirits now. Alright. Yeah, so the app had brought me right here, and I seen there was an entry point, so I'm gonna do some K2 meter up here if the lightning doesn't make me get back in the car. Oh. Cemetery on the hill. I'm not saying that's what it's called, guys. It just it's a cemetery and you gotta walk up a hill to get to it. Just heard a whistle. Sounded like that'd be a cool name for a song, wouldn't it? Cemetery on a Hill. Cemetery on the hill, that's where I wanna be, if that's my will. Oh, cemetery on the hill, that's where I'll be, if that's my will. I know I can't really sing that great. Yeah, it's brewing hard. It's brewing. I'm really taking a risk here, guys. Look right here. Oh my God. I don't even know if we'll be able to see this, but I want to show nothing to manipulate this device. Are there any spirits here that can manipulate this device for me? Can you make it light up, please? If not, that's okay. If you truly are here to rest in peace, then I apologize. But if you need to speak like I feel you need to speak, speak into my... I just heard a voice. Just heard a voice. Did I just hear you talk? Can you do more than talk? Can you touch this? I think it'd be pretty cool for you to see this light up because you touch it and you'll be aware like, hey, I can still make things happen as a spirit. I mean, I know you can do that, but I think you can do more than what you know. Not really getting anything on the K2, but I heard a voice that was really interesting. Get away, mosquito. This was interesting to me the other day. Obviously somebody's buried here with these rocks. They took some creek rock and they buried somebody here, which back in the day, I mean, that's how a lot of people were buried. This is how a lot of houses were built back then too. Even my historic haunted mansion, it was built in 1829. The foundation is mainly creek rock. They would go down the creek, they'd get a bunch of these, they'd get the right kind of rocks and they'd build a foundation and they'd build the houses on top of them. So the same thing you would live in back then that you died in would be the same thing that helped house you. I think that's pretty interesting. So much makes sense when you take the time to discover and investigate and care to know. Stomach's starting to growl. I'm getting hungry. Do spirits think about food? The thunder. Thought I started to hear something growl at me. Somebody else buried with some creek rock. Oh man, can you see inside of that tomb there, that old vault? You can. Oh my lord. You can see inside of it. I don't know if they took the body out or if there was a body in there, but clearly there's been some damage here. It looks like an old vault to me, like somebody would have been in there. Oh, cemetery on the hill. Oh, oh, cemetery on the hill. If it's my will, that's where I'll be. The cemetery will be the place where I rest in peace. Not a bad little freestyle. Not my best work either, but... Alright, bye. Rest in peace, if that's what you are doing here. Thank you so much for communicating with me. Man, I really do love these places. They're awesome. Okay guys, so somebody just told me to come check out these forgotten homes. They said they're in these woods right here. They said you gotta look closely because you could drive by them and never even know that they were here. Forgotten homes, and that sounds haunting to me. Oh yeah, right here. Dude, that is completely taken back by the earth. Wow. That is crazy. I wonder if anybody's ever made it through all that. I'm not trying to get through that. That looks like ticks and snakes. He said there was more than one though. Isn't that awesome? I bet you that's haunted. The earth said it's mine. Oh, yep, here's another one right here. Camera's flashing. Hopefully I get it. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. That's definitely a forgotten home. Is it haunted? I don't know, but he did say with the kind of stuff I'm interested, I should come check these out. That's incredible. On the way back to my house, I just seen a deer just in the middle of the street, Random in my neighborhood right here. Yep, there she is. Hey dear, just in somebody's backyard. Regular old neighborhood, huh? I see you. Come here. I'll show you how cool that is, guys. There's Dean's Haunted Mansion right there. You see the big old tin roof. That's how close the deer are to my house. I know this wasn't a crazy one, guys, but thanks for checking out these cemeteries with me here today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up, leave a comment below, share it on your social media, because sharing is scaring and scaring is caring, guys. Big shouts out to all the mods, all the patrons, all the members out there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the mad support you give me, my family. It means a lot, truly. Guys, until the next one, sweet nightmares.
This morning laying next to a dead girl, eyes closed, living in a dead world. I don't know what is real or what is not. All I know is last night I seen God.